The Society of Entrepreneurs had its beginnings in 1990. We felt that it was very appropriate to found an organization made up of mature entrepreneurs who had personal integrity and who had given back to the community through their community leadership. The purpose of the Society is to encourage entrepreneurs and to make others aware of the importance of governmental policies that create an environment in which those individuals with an entrepreneurial talent can and will utilize those talents to their maximum.
In 2007, entrepreneurs in the Society have indeed continued to utilize their talents for the greater good. But hasn't it always been that way? Memphis is known as the city at the center, large enough but friendly enough to welcome and sustain adventurous entrepreneurs with risky new ideas. The city enjoys an ideal location as the distribution center of America. It overlooks one of the great waterways of the world, and it has always spawned a heritage of hard work and individual initiative. So Memphis has always nurtured a flourishing community of entrepreneurial businesses, from small to very large. It is a city where entrepreneurs are born, bred, and encouraged to rise to their uncommon heights of achievement. And it is the Society of Entrepreneurs Hall of Honor which embodies the best of them.
Hello, my name is Frederick W. Smith, founder of Federal Express. I'd like to welcome you to the Entrepreneur Hall of Honor, sponsored by the Society of Entrepreneurs. This Hall of Honor recognizes entrepreneurs from Memphis and the Mid-South and serves as a permanent tribute to their accomplishments.
Hello, my name is Kemmons Wilson, and over 44 years ago, I founded Holiday Inn, the world's first and largest lodging chain. So I guess I know something about what makes an entrepreneur tick. In fact, when I was a boy, I worked for Clarence Saunders, who invented the first self-service supermarket. Wallace E. Johnson built thousands of houses before he became my partner at Holiday Inn. I was also a lifelong friend of Abe Plow, who created a huge pharmaceutical empire right here in Memphis. And you've met Fred Smith, who launched Federal Express at the age of 29. And I remember Thomas W. Briggs, who founded Welcome Wagon International to bring help and hospitality to millions of families. These are the members of the Entrepreneur Hall of Honor, and their accomplishments amount to several lifetimes of opportunity, hard work, and extraordinary achievement.
In 2001, 2 additional members were inducted into the Entrepreneur Hall of Honor. Robert R. Church Sr. was a self-made entrepreneur who is legendary as the first African-American millionaire in the Mid-South. Pitt Hyde founded AutoZone in 1979 and has built it into the nation's leading auto parts chain with over 2,800 AutoZone stores in 40 states. Today, the Hall of Honor has evolved into a virtual site available to anyone, anywhere. With over 200 hits a day, the website is a huge success, allowing master entrepreneurs to give back, sharing their insights and experience.
So we took a very long-term view, and we also, as we attracted people to the firm, we allowed them to buy into the firm, which helped us both in capital and in attracting talented people that wanted to own part of a business. And my father told me a long time ago that it was much better to own 10% of a very large business than 90% of a very small business. And so from the very start, we had a lot of different owners, and we were able to attract and keep talented people because of that.
Now, as technology has changed the business and we've become very international in scope, it's still critical for us to be in a key cotton city, and Memphis houses all of the major cotton merchants in the world. The national headquarters are here in Memphis.
The advice I'd give any young entrepreneur wanting to start their own business is, number one, know your product, know your service, be properly capitalized, and be totally committed to what you want to do. And I think you got to be creative and innovative along the way, because you never know what's going to happen. You have the least unexpected things happen to you. So be creative and be committed to what you're doing, and give it 100%, and you can be successful.
I think the Memphis area is terrific for entrepreneurs because there are so many examples that we can look to, so many who have gone before, who have been willing to take their talents, their values, their energy, and to do extraordinary things with that combination of assets. So we have plenty of people who we can learn from. We also have plenty of people who are willing to help. There's a can-do attitude in this community, and a lot of people want to help you do it.
My personal philosophy for success in business is quite simple. First, be prepared. Understand your market. Secondly, be ready to serve the community. Thirdly, be ready to create value for all of your constituents. And last, I would say, be yourself.
If you have an idea and you think that you want to start a business, you look at it as a business where you start small, raise a sufficient number of capital to get you going, and then try to grow the business. Because in my mind, there are two different things. Going into business has created a lot of disasters in the 90s. Growing in business has worked very well for 50-something years that I've been in practice.
I must say I am quite happy with the technology that allows you to not separate the elements of your life so drastically. You know, 9 to 5. That's a very recent idea, and so I think the separation overrated, and I think a good word is seamless.
All of the members of the Society of Entrepreneurs share the qualities of self-direction, determination, creativity, leadership, integrity, and vision. And you have just heard from many who are considered the best of the best and are awarded the honor of Master Entrepreneur. 3 recent honorees complete the 12-member group of Master Entrepreneurs. Robert Buckman is chairman of BuLab Holdings, the parent company of Buckman Laboratories. He has received wide recognition for his expertise in the field of knowledge management. Willard Sparks founded Sparks Companies, a world leader in research and consulting services to the food industries. J.B. Harden founded Harden's Distributing Company in 1936, which has now become part of Harden's Sysco, one of the largest distributors of food service products in the U.S. To foster entrepreneurial growth and awareness, the Society sponsors an ongoing series of roundtable meetings and invitational insight groups to bring together highly successful entrepreneurs with up-and-coming younger entrepreneurs and business owners. The benefits are obvious to all those who participate.
I was part of the first Insight group, which started about 6 years ago, and what I bring from each meeting is information that I'm able to put into play at my company. And we learn from each other, and we create a bond that helps each of us grow.
It's an active learning environment, and each time we get together, we get exposure to different case studies that require a lot of thinking from the group.
And it's always good to hear from top leadership so that you can take that back into your organization, and it inspires you. It inspires you to be better. It inspires you to have courage.
One of the exciting things about being part of an Insight group in the Society of Entrepreneurs is being able to help someone else that's in the same shoes that you are in business, you know, day after day. And when you can give them an idea that will help their business, is so fulfilling and so exciting.
4 years ago, I went to my first roundtable luncheon. One of the members of the Society of Entrepreneurs was speaking, and I remember feeling that everything he said was so inspiring for me, something I could take back to my business.
I think what I like most about this mentoring group, the Insight group, is the knowledge that you obtain from just listening to your fellow members, resolving problems.
Thinking about all the wonderful roundtable meetings that I've been able to be a part of, and have the opportunity to be in the same room as some of the great thinkers that are in our city, from Jack Welch to John Malmo to Brad Martin, and there's so many, many more, that it's an opportunity that I would not have had if I had not been a part of this wonderful group.